Hi everyone, we have started the histology section and we have seen the histology of the tongue in the last class. So now we will continue with the histology of the gastrointestinal tract, and today's topic is histology of the esophagus. Before we see the histology of the esophagus, we will see the overall microscopic structure of the gastrointestinal tract. Microscopic structure of the gastrointestinal tract is very interesting, and it is modified in every part of the tract. For example, in this image it is given how it is modified in small intestine with villi. You can see in the villi in the upper image. That is the histology of the small intestine. And you can see the lower image demonstrates the histology of the large intestine. So like this, if you see, it is modified in every part of the tract, and we will see one by one. So in this class we will see the histology of the esophagus. So before that, general plan of the histology of the alimentary canal consists of 4 layers: mucosa, submucosa, muscularis externa and adventitia. So these are the 4 important layers in the GIT. What is the lining epithelium of the GIT? It is the simple columnar epithelium. So that is the lining epithelium of the GIT, simple columnar epithelium. And this mucosa contains also the lamina propria and muscularis mucosae. So the mucosa is made of 3 layers: lining epithelium, lamina propria and muscularis mucosae. If you see the submucosa in the GIT, it will consist of dense irregular connective tissue, blood vessels, nerves. Nerves are the Meissner's plexus in the submucosa, and in this GIT, submucosal glands are present only in 2 parts. With that we can identify the slides. Submucosal glands present only in two parts of the GIT, esophagus and duodenum. In the remaining parts of the GIT, if you see, the glands will be present in the mucosal layer in the lamina propria. And in the submucosa, in the ileum and colon, you can observe the lymphatic nodules. So these are the features of the submucosa of the GIT. Muscularis externa, muscular smooth muscle layer is arranged as inner circular and outer longitudinal in the gastrointestinal system. And in between these 2 layers, Auerbach's plexus, nerve plexus, is situated. And fourth layer is the SEROSA or adventitia. Now we will start with the esophagus. So this is the general plan of the GIT: 4 layers: mucosa, submucosa, muscularis externa and adventitia. Esophagus, it's a muscular tube you should have seen in the dissection, extending from the pharynx to the stomach, and it is 25 centimeter long. Now we will come to the mucosa of the esophagus. Here the epithelium differs from the other parts of the GIT. It is thick, non-keratinized, stratified squamous epithelium. So in the last class we have seen the histology of the tongue, same epithelium. As we have noted that only few slides in this first year histology practicals have this epithelium. That's the one way to identify the slides. So the first slide you have seen is in the last class is the tongue, and this is the second slide having same epithelium. These two are the important slides with the same epithelium, thick non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. With that you can identify this. The slide, it should be tongue or esophagus. So okay, we can identify with the epithelium. You should think why this epithelium is present in the esophagus when the other parts of the GIT is having the simple columnar epithelium. So what is the reason is, esophagus is the uppermost part of the gastrointestinal system next to the pharynx. So it will be subjected to the all the types of the food what we eat, hot, cold and spices. So many These stress factors will disturb this simple columnar epithelium if it is present. So it has been modified in this, only in this part epithelium is thick non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. So other layers of the mucosa is lamina propria, and in the muscularis mucosa one layer is smooth muscle fibers arranged longitudinally. So you should appreciate the esophagus, epithelium of the esophagus differing from the other parts of the GIT. So in this you can observe very nicely the stratified squamous epithelium non-keratinized, that is the epithelium. And then next to the epithelium you can observe the lamina propria, then the muscularis mucosae. Now we will go to the SUBMUCOSA. Again you can see in the image, we have told already, SUBMUCOSA glands are present only in two parts of the GIT. One is the esophagus and other is the duodenum. So you can appreciate in the image submucosal glands also. Have you observed? So submucosa, it is made of bundles of collagen and elastic fibers. Same as in every parts of the GIT having the mucinous plexus. And this is the these are the tubuloalveolar, that is the shape of the glands, mucous glands. So their ducts open into the lumen. Muscularis externa of the esophagus, all the parts of the GIT contain smooth muscle. Only this esophagus contain skeletal muscle fibers also. So that is the second differing feature of the esophagus from the remaining parts of the GIT. Upper one third made of total skeletal muscle, middle one third of the esophagus made of skeletal and smooth muscle fibers, lower one third is completely smooth muscles. But arrangement is same as the plan of the GIT, inner circular and outer longitudinal. So this completes the third layer, fourth layer, loose areolar connective tissue in the adventitia. So you can appreciate the epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium non-keratinized, then lamina propria, then submucosal glands in the submucosa, and skeletal muscle fibers in the slide if it is taken in the upper part of the esophagus. So this is the way you have to draw the diagram for the histology of the esophagus, and now we will summarize the identifying features of the microscopic structure of the esophagus is stratified squamous epithelium non-keratinized, and second point is the submucosal glands, they are mucous, and third point is skeletal muscle fibers in the upper part of the esophagus. So these are the three important points you should note in the histology of the esophagus. The next slide of the GIT we will see in the next class.